mind. You are ancient beings if you have God DEA, neuromelanin. Black and Latino people, we have neuromelanin. We don't have melanin. Melanin is a defunct form of neuromelanin. Melanin is designed to block out UV rays from the sun. Google it. I repeat, melanin is designed to block out UV rays or cast out UV rays from the sun. Human beings, Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, and Arabs, you guys have melanin, and that's okay. But I'm teaching my people how much they brain fucked us by telling us we had melanin, and they brain fucking you human beings by making y'all think that we all one human race. Because then you can't figure out what the fuck is going on right now with all the flooding. See? Melanin is what human beings have. And it's called spellcasting. You can say something a couple times and it won't just happen. But if you say it all your life, or years upon years, it's going to happen. People wasn't saying that, Black and Latino people wasn't saying no fucking melanin X amount of years ago. No, they wasn't. Then out of nowhere, like 2016, it became a trend. Even the Instagram models were saying melanin popping. Remember that? Everybody was saying it. And then especially if you thought you was woke, you like, yeah, man, we got melanin. Because you knew the melanin was that property that was found all throughout space, all throughout the dark matter energy, all throughout dark matter space, all throughout the cosmos. So we knew it was a powerful property, or so you thought. But let me show you the way they fuck us over. In actuality, because everything is in reverse. In actuality, human beings have melanin. And melanin is designed to cast out UV rays from the sun. That's why we have neuromelanin, which is a stronger property than melanin. It's the actual original property. Neuromelanin is found all throughout space. Neuromelanin, which is another form of carbon, that which we are, carbonated beings, okay? Carbon is the basis from which all life is formed. So this is why they didn't want Black and Latino people to know that they were carbonated beings, filled with neuromelanin, dark matter energy, or what they call in science, antimatter. Okay. What is matter? Energy. What's the highest vibe for? What's the highest vibe? What is matter? Matter is vibration. Let's talk deeper. Let's talk quantum physics here. What exactly is matter? Because they don't teach you that in school. Nigga, they stopped you at chemistry. They stopped you at physics. And most people didn't pay attention to none of that. We weren't trying to be no goddamn scientists. Okay, but we are dark matter energy. And you need to understand that scientists call us, and they consider it antimatter. Now, that leads me to say, if they consider it antimatter, what is matter? Matter is everything you see around you and everything you don't see around you. I repeat, matter is everything you see around you and everything you don't see around you. You can put the chart from there, please. I think it's right there. Okay. So why is matter everything you see around you and everything you do not see around you? Matter is everything you do not see around you because you have certain phases of matter like plasma energy and the gas phases that you cannot perceive with the retinas. You'll only see these things if you're tapped into the pineal, and only the gods can do that. Oh yeah, only the gods can do that without needing something outside of themselves to do it. And human beings, they also have a third eye. So yes, Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, they also have access to the third eye. Yes, they do. But they need to meditate. They need to do a lot of breath work, drink a lot of water. Smoking cannabis helps them as well. And tapping into crystals to open their third eye. Because when human beings, for a human being to open their third eye, they have to conquer the animal DNA inside of them. It's hard for a lot of human beings to do that. They were bred to hate. They were bred to destroy. They were bred to lie. They were bred to kill. And deep down inside, they know it. They have an inbred, like, hatred toward us. They have to work on being cool with us. And that's why very few human beings are not racist. You got them out there, though. You got good human beings out there. But I'm explaining the scientific reason behind why it's hard for a human being not to want to hurt us or betray us or be envious of us. Remember, we are neuromelanin. That's antimatter. What is matter? Solids, liquids, gases, plasma energy. That's the 4 phases of matter. You only see solids. This is solid. You see me because I appear solid. Everything around you that you can see and touch will be considered a solid. But you got 4 phases of matter. So you got, and you got liquids. So you see liquids. So you see solids around you and you see liquids. That's it. You don't see the gas realms and the plasma energy realms. Okay? Stay with me now. Scientists call our neuromelanin that we have as carbonated beings, the gods and goddesses of planet Kai, your so-called black and Latino people. They call this neuromelanin, antimatter. Okay, so let's think about the lowest form of matter is a solid, because it's the slowest vibration. Solids have the slowest vibration. Everything around you vibrates. To understand what I'm saying right now, you have to understand the law of vibration. Everything around you has frequency. Everything around you vibrates. It is life in all things. This has life, this water bottle. But if you have been disconnected from nature in true esoteric in metaphysical science, what they call the ancient sciences, you would know that this has life. It has body, which is the container. It has soul, which is the life force that's in the water. So that's the life force. And it has mind. So that means it has feelings. Anything that takes on a form in the solid phase, it has life, mind, body, and soul. That's a fact. The plants, the animals, but even this, it cannot take on a form if it does not have life force in it. Life force makes it animate into a form. I'm teaching you about vibration right now. Because to understand that, most of people don't. This is why we disconnect from nature. This is why we can litter. This is why we motherfuckers go chop trees down. This is why you see people killing animals for no reason. Because of this disconnection from nature, which the elites forced upon the planet. The planet was in perfect harmony. And this is why you must understand that the planet is out of harmony. She's out of balance. That's why we in the end game now. That's why she's reacting with all the flooding now. Because the vibration has been corrupted. You know what the solids are. Okay? You see those. Me, you, shit around us we can touch. But everything is vibrating though. If you put a microscope to it, you'll see that. Even in this reality, this matrix that we call a reality is based upon solids. This is why you can manipulate it. This is why you can control it. Okay? This is why you can manipulate it. Because it vibrates. This is why you are able to manifest and bend reality to what you want it to be. Because it's nothing but energy. You have to bend matter with your mind. That's where meditation comes in at. That's why they say speak shit into existence. When you do all that, you are shaping matter. You shape matter around you with your words. You shape matter with your, every single thought you give has a vibration. Every thought you think holds a vibration that goes out into the multiverse and finds likewise vibrations. Be it good or bad. Every, be it high frequency or low frequency. Everything you speak, those are vibrations. Every single word holds a vibration. This is why you can speak things into existence. Or you could be sitting back thinking about somebody and they call you because you thinking about them. So you bent the vibration. Remember, solids is vibrating real slow. So it looked like it's solid, but it's not. That's why you could take a safety pin and stick it right through your skin. Your skin looks solid though. It looks, but it's not. It's just a cluster of atoms vibrating real slow. This is why shit can penetrate your skin. If it wasn't vibrating, could nothing penetrate it. If it just was, all solids look to be solid, but they are not. If you put the microscope to this box of matches, you're going to see little microorganisms moving in it. See, that's how, when you understand that, that's what make you a deadly magician too. See what I'm saying? That's what make you a deadly magician. That's why they hit. Now that's how you understanding the 4 phases of matter is how you teaches you magic. Magic is nothing but the science of understanding this magnetic realm. Everything is magnetic. And that's why by Black and Latino people, gods and goddesses, they can manifest whatever because they have a soul. So they have magnets in them. And the realm is magnetic. But if you're a human being, you don't have that magnet. So you don't have that advantage. You got to work a whole lot harder. See what I'm saying? But you do have electricity. But you don't have the magnetism. So you got to work harder. See what I'm saying? And it shows the most in sports. It even shows with just thinking. It even shows with newborn babies being born. Why you think when the baby just got here, even though it's a new soul, magnetic, it learned how to walk way faster than a human being baby without a soul. All right? So, understanding the law of vibration in the 4 phases of matter is what make you a deadly magician. Because then you know, like, this ain't solid. You can bend it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. It's not solid. Go get a microscope and hold the microscope to it, and your mind gonna be blown. Go get a real microscope. You gonna be like, what the fuck? This shit looks solid, but it ain't no but a bunch of shit moving? Yes. Microorganisms. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to slam you that hard. Yes. Yes. You can phase through a brick wall. You can phase through things that's supposed to be solid. Like walk through a wall. Yeah, you can do that. You can phase through that. It's called phasing. But they took the law, they didn't teach you about, they didn't break down the law of vibration to you. That's the Hermetic teachings. This is why the Buddhist monks, they understand vibration. They go up into the mountain and be alone for years. And then you wonder why they doing that type of shit they doing. And they only got electricity. Imagine what you would do if you set your black ass out there like that. You see what I'm saying? Now, they only teach us solids. They only teach us solids, right? So you only know solid. This is what makes you not believe in your magical abilities. Because everything appears definite around you. You don't know science. Remember, knowledge is power for real. But wisdom, knowing how to apply that knowledge makes you deadly. You see what I'm saying? This, and then they already, let's go back to what I told you when we started the lecture. They already taught you to think a certain way in school. They taught you not to tap into here purposely. That's my whole point of telling y'all about what I told you when I started the lecture. Because when it comes to understanding the 4 phases of matter, it keeps you away from your magical abilities, and it keeps you away from what the fuck they doing right now and what's really going on right now with all the flooding. You only know the solid realm. So you have no clue what's going on around you right now. You don't see this. I see the war going on. I see the war. You feel me? I see the beings. I see the portals. I see a lot of stuff that I don't talk about because I know most can't see it. But they can see it. They just haven't tapped into themselves yet to see it. I take that out the universe because it ain't nothing that you can't do. So I take that out the universe. They haven't tapped into themselves yet to that level to see it. And I don't judge them, but they'll judge me. The fuck? They'll judge me. Y'all just seen that shit? On some strong shit, didn't I? But look though, they don't have some Ving Rhames shit off Baby Boy like that, boy. Strong as hell with the matches right now. Like, relax on the matchbook, fam. Relax on the matchbook, fam. Rashad, I gotta holler at you when you tweaking, bro. Relax on the matchbook, fam. Y'all seen that? Strong for no reason. But let's stay focused. They understand that you do not understand the 4 phases of matter. You stuck on the solid realm. That's all you believe. So, therefore, you have no idea about the liquid realm. Okay? And the energies and beings that exist. You have to understand, beings is beings on every level of matter. And we created everything, so everything comes from us. That's how powerful we is. All right? But just like we exist on the solid realm, and it's not just us, you got animals, you got all type of stuff existing on a solid level. Okay, let's go up to the liquid level. It's the same thing. As above, so below. You got all type of different beings that exist. And they kept that from you because they got you stuck in the solid realm. This is why you have no idea that the ocean in the Caribbean is our ancestor. That's an entity. That's different. And that it wasn't always 5 oceans. It's only one ocean, and that's the Caribbean Sea. That's why all that water looks so beautiful. That's one of the ancestors. One of the original Titans. His name is Ocean. When they talk to you about Poseidon and all them, they exist too. But they not stronger than Ocean. He the original. And guess what? He exists. He's one of the beings on the liquid phase of matter. Remember I told you in my Bermuda Triangle video, they got one of our ancestors, Ocean. He's a Titan. He's being held down by a huge pyramid under the Bermuda Triangle. Now they come out a few weeks later saying they just discovered 2 pyramids under the Bermuda Triangle. No, you didn't. You niggas discovered my video and then you went and re-rocked it on your own. Because y'all, every time y'all go in the Bermuda Triangle, y'all never come back, nigga. So how y'all know that? I can go in the Bermuda Triangle, I'm going to come back. Anything with Neuromelanin going to Bermuda Triangle, we coming back, fam. You go in that motherfucker and you ain't got them codes, you ain't coming back. That's why you never do. See what I'm saying? Facts. This is a fact. I'm coming back. We're coming back. You're not coming back. So you're not going to get me to believe I put out a lecture months ago about the Bermuda Triangle. And then now it's a motherfucking USA Weekly article rolling around where they got pictures now, sonar evidence of 2 pyramids under the Bermuda Triangle. Nigga, all these years y'all been talking about the Bermuda Triangle, y'all ain't never said that shit. I ain't never seen it. If you did, you know what I'm saying? But y'all ass ain't going no Bermuda Triangle and get them pictures, nigga. You niggas go in there and never come back. planes, boats. That's what makes it the Bermuda Triangle since when motherfuckers start going and coming back. So how y'all go get the pictures and make it back with the pictures? All right then. All right then. Lies. Right? You heard my lecture. You went and drew up some CGI images of some pyramids under some water, posted it, and said scientists have now discovered 2 pyramids under the Bermuda Triangle, which you already know why the damn pyramid is there. Ain't like you don't know. But you know y'all hide y'all hand. Y'all want to make it like y'all telling us the truth. That's how they keep the public believing they lies. They lie to you, and then right when the truth gonna come out, they want to hear up and tell you the truth. So you can trust them. So they can lie to you again. Okay? You know me, they'll never give me the credit. Now, if I was a white person, a human being, and I went to their colleges, and I had a suit and tie, I'll be considered one of the greatest scholars on the motherfucking planet, probably. One of the greatest philosophers of our time. But because I come out the hood, I come from the streets, and I ain't want to change up my identity to please nobody. I wanted to show that we can come out the hood and we geniuses. All of us. Period, nigga. Y'all done lied on every level of life. You know what I'm saying? We never needed school. I dropped out of high school, man. I walked out, nigga. I walked out y'all shit. And I'm successful in life without y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's all been a lie, y'all. They want you to believe you need their school. They ain't doing nothing but use the school to dumb us down. We don't know nothing about no 4 phases of matter. We never learned about the law of polarity, the law of vibration, the law of rhythm, coordinates, correspondence. We didn't ever know those things. You didn't teach us that. We ain't learned no quantum physics, no metaphysics. Niggas ain't know nothing. Niggas didn't even know magic was real. But let's stay focused though. Okay, let's stay focused though. So now we on the liquid phases right now of beings, which Titans exist on these realms. The water that you know is water, it's the aqua, it's the liquid realms. Water itself is the entity. Yes. Water has life, mind, body, and soul. So does all the elements, fire, air. You have to quiet your mind so you can communicate with them and feel them. Water has life in it. Yes, it do. Thank you. I say thank you every time. The bottle gave me some life in this water. Even though they made a plastic container, which we not supposed to drink out of plastic, it doesn't change the intent of vibration, though. I have to still respect this plastic bottle because this is the formation it took on. That's how deep it gets. See what I'm saying? That's how deep it gets. But these liquids, yeah, that's why when you drink water, it gives you life. You feel good, don't you? Think about when you thirsty and your mouth dry as fuck. How that water feel. You never thought about that. Think about it. I'm serious. How that water feel. You just running through life and they got you living on a solid level. How that water feel when it go down you. It revives you. Ain't nothing like some cold water. I'm using basic things, just something that you never thought about. To make my point about the beings that exist on this liquid phase. You have more aquatic beings. Dolphins, whales. They also are part of the liquid families. The aquatic beings. Because dolphins are a part of the nomos. The nomos are also a part of the aquatic families. These aquatic families are advanced beings. They not nothing to play with, nothing light. You name orcas ain't nothing to play with. And they are part of what? The dolphin family, which is a part of what? The nomos. Dolphins ain't nothing. These are all majestical beings. Whales in general. Aquatic families, man. Mermaids, mermen, sirens, they exist. They are all a part of the aquatic families, man. Water is a part of the aquatic family. Ocean and his family, which is a bunch of other different liquid bodies, yes, that exist. That you go down when you want to break down a Poseidon and lower, these beings exist. But they exist on the liquid phase of matter. Water got a lot of life in it, man. Boy, you ain't never been on the ocean when it's rumbling, boy. You feel the life in it. You ain't never stood out in front of an ocean. You can feel the power and the life in the ocean, boy. You crazy? You could just stand in front of the ocean and be still, and you will feel the power, the life and body and soul, all that energy off that, yeah. You never thought about that, though, because they only taught you to exist on a level of solids, which is the slowest form of vibration. So now that I'm telling you that water, these are beings, it ain't just some shit. Think about all the floods. Now that we know that water isn't just some random shit floating around, it actually has life, mind, body, and soul. And it is connected to all of the spiritual families. Now think about all that. Now think about all the water you see. Flood in the northeast. Think about anytime you drunk water. Water can heal you or water can kill you. You gotta have intelligence to do that. The water know when to heal you, and the water know when to kill you. You could take a sip and choke to death, nigga. Water represents harmony, part of the spiritual family, very peaceful. It would never hurt you unrighteously. That's a fact. You don't think about that. That's why I'm telling the elite, when I'm like, y'all trying to start a war with a divine being, I'm tapped in with all phases of matter. Y'all sitting there writing them laws up in D.C., or you trying to write it to litigate some shit against me and my people, and your next sip might be your last. Hold that thought, though. We're going to come back to the liquid phase in the floods. Let's go up to the gas phase of beings that exist. Remember, each vibration, you got to vibrate higher and higher. So now we at the gas vibration now. That's a fast vibration. You can't even see it. You got all these spirits around you right now, in your house, all around you, all type of gas-apparated formats that you don't see. This is where genies come from. Genies exist. Yes, they do. Like in Aladdin, the genie, yes, they exist on the gas realm. They the good guys. But you got 3 different type of genies. You got blue genies, red genies, green genies. The green genies, they like filth. So they like to stay around filth. They're attracted to filth. That's why you gotta keep your space clean. Because the green genies are in tune with the jinn. And the jinn are these negative gas apparitions that actually exist. And for anybody that study Islam, they know about jinn, Jinn. Yes. And then the red genies, they troublemakers. They like to get in your house and keep bullshit going. Arguments, have y'all fighting, and they sit back and laugh at you. That's what the red genies do. And you can't see them unless you got your third eye open, because they exist on the gas phase of matter. Yeah, y'all smash that like button. It's only 1,600 likes. It's down at 3,000 people in here. 3,000 guys and goddesses. I'm pretty sure human beings as well. But y'all listening? The red genies are troublemakers. The green genies, they tapped in with the jinn. They like filth. All right? They like place where it's cluttered, a lot of junk, filth. You ever got somebody's car and that motherfucker, oh, you don't even want to get in that bitch. They got all type of sausage patties in the back. Kids been eating all type of shit. Like, damn, who let their kids eat in the car like this? Nigga, notebooks, pencils, crayons, niggas, drawers and shit in the front, nigga, shit everywhere. Nigga, like, I'm cool, fam. I ain't getting in that motherfucker. Getting that motherfucker, they can't even breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like people cars like that, and they try to blame it on their kids. Man, my motherfucker need to go upside your shit. Fuck is wrong with you? Don't let how you can let your car get like that and try to put that shit on your kids. You know what I'm saying? I could tell y'all been eating good number 3s from McDonald's too. Good number threes. You feel me, babe? Good number threes. You feel me? It's all the evidence. It's all type of residue. It's the nigga know what you ordered. Nigga, I see yellow stains, red. Oh, that was mustard. That was ketchup. Somebody was eating a burger. Niggas ain't putting no mustard, no ketchup on no fries. Yep, they back there eating number threes. I see little cheese stains. Then it's socks. They got all their notebooks because they in school. Motherfucker got Crayola all in the back. They been drawing on the back of the windows and shit. It's like them the graffiti on the seats. Like, they this bitch gang banging. There's all type of motherfucker. They got ranks. Motherfucker got all type of. They got BDK, GDK, Crip Killer, Blood Killer. They 7.5. They listening to King Von every day though. They don't get no fuck. They back seats graffitied up. Like, man, get this shit in order in here. Feel me? Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all done got motherfuckers' cars like that. You know a motherfucker like that, pull them to the side, tell them about theyself, help them out. Because I'm telling you, them G'ing on their ass. You can't have your section like that. I'm telling you, you can. They go. She over here laughing. I'm trying to get. Babe, what you.
Sorry.
No, baby, you. I'm just saying, though, because she over here go, baby, she over here crying. I'm trying to get a lecture. I'm trying to already, they laughing. I'm trying to work past the emojis. But no, though, man, y'all know, like, people like that, y'all got to pull them to the side. Motherfuckers need a helping hand because, for real, they got to get their section in order. You can't have your section looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And, like, when you have your section like that, you feel me, you attract a lot of them green genies. And them green genies, that will lead to depression and slothfulness. Because when the green genies get in your house or they get up on your aura field, you start getting all depressed and slothful and you get lazier and you don't want to do shit. That's how motherfuckers like, have you ever seen like a female or like a goddess, she go through a bad breakup, then she get depressed and she start eating all day. Next thing you know, she let herself go. Yeah, that be them green genies. That be them green genies that do that to motherfuckers. These are the beings on the gas phases of matter. And see, they never tell you all this. If we knew all this, we would handle things differently in life. We'd be like, okay, we know what this is. But we don't. And they don't want you to know. They want you scared and confused about everything going on around you so that you can't change nothing. And